Hey everyone, today I want to show you how to do an effect like this for free, so if you're interested in that, keep on watching. Welcome to Shelly Saves the Day. On my channel, we are doing YouTube explained simply and video editing made easy, so if that sounds good to you, make sure you like this video. To make sure you stay up to date on all of my latest videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you're notified when I make new videos. And with that aside, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So when it comes to working inside of iMovie, sometimes you find that it is a little bit limiting when it comes to things like overlays, titles, moving things around on the screen. And today I want to show you a really easy way to fix this. And it's done for free using an app you already have on your phone. I'm pretty much guaranteeing it. So you can do this for free. So let's go ahead and jump into how to get started. All right, now without further ado, the app that I'm talking about that you probably have on your phone right now is, drumroll, Instagram. That was a horrible drum roll. I'm sorry. Okay. But I'm assuming most people have Instagram now. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to change out cameras here in a second. So I'm going to have a top down so you can see what I am doing, but I'm going to talk you through it as well. So we're going to first open Instagram, and then we are going to go up to the camera icon so that we can basically create a story. Now what we're going to do, take a photo of anything. It doesn't even matter what it is. And then we're going to go over to the tool for the marker and then select the color for green. And then we're going to press down on the screen for 3 seconds. Therefore, we have an all green screen. That was step one. Now you can go ahead and save this image to your camera roll in case you want to start with this in the future, but it's easy enough to set this up and start, so it doesn't take that long. If you don't want to save it, no big deal. One of the most important things to do is keep in mind where you think on the screen you think these embellishments should go. Now this could be text from within the Instagram app. This could be your own handwriting, which we are going to cover in just a second. This could be you drawing inside of the Instagram app. The possibilities are really endless on this, okay? So while you have the green screen on, what we also want to do is scroll down from the top and then start a screen recording. That way you're going to be able to capture everything that is happening on the screen. This is going to be important for later when we export it. And the reason this is important is because we want to capture the motion, especially if you're drawing or doing penmanship, calligraphy, anything like that, where you're moving on the screen. So now that we have this set up with screen recording going, and if you don't know how to do that, I do have a video on that. I can link it up here in the cards. I made that in a previous video on how to do screen recording. So once you have that set up, and you'll be able to swipe down from the top and select screen recording and get started. Now another thing to keep in mind, not only in the approximate place of where you want to place the text, but you really want to try and concentrate whatever you're going to be doing towards the center, because you're going to see, you know, the slider, the color bubbles along the bottom, the text options and everything across the top of it. So later we're going to be trimming this down by doing a crop on the screen. So try to concentrate as much of this towards the center as possible. Okay, so in this instance, I'm just going to say a location because I took a video at Cary Park in Seattle, which is a beautiful overlook, and on a great day you can see Mount Rainier and a beautiful vision of the Seattle skyline. So I'm going to write out in my own handwriting, Cary Park, Seattle. So the way that I'm going to be writing this is with an iPad pencil, but you could certainly do this with your finger as well. You don't have to have that tool, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use for right now. So with the screen recording on and on a green screen and concentrating on the middle, I'm going to just write out Cary Park, Seattle. And then I'm going to swipe down and I'm going to turn off the screen recording. Now that that recording has been saved to my photo roll, I'm going to go open it. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give it a crop. Now I know that this is going to go on a video. Of course, you could do this, you know, in a square or a 4x5 or whatever dimension your video is going to be. I know that mine is going to be, in this example, a 16:9. So I am going to actually go to the pre-done sizes in the crop option, and then I'm going to just size it down so I miss all of the stuff on the sides and have all of the information in the middle. The other thing we need to do is trim the end of this video so you don't see the scroll down and the recording anymore. So we want to cut that part out as well. So it's best to, after you're done writing or doing your art, give it a second before you swipe down and turn off the screen recording. That way you have a clear spot to stop your recording. Now, because when I'm using green screen and iMovie on iOS, it doesn't really allow you to change the timing of your overlay. So one thing that's really important is to time that out, where, for instance, if my clip is 20 or 22 seconds, but my overlay is going to be 30 seconds, it might actually be worth it for me to first run just the overlay through the app itself to make sure that it's going to be the same amount of time or less, because you can't really change it once you apply it as an overlay. So let's say that was the case and it was 30 seconds. We're going to, speed it up so it goes to 20 seconds or long enough to fit my clip. Now that we've done this, we are going to import this as a second clip into a new iMovie project where I have my current clip of Kerry Park and the Seattle skyline. We are going to select this from the recents and we're going to apply it as green screen effect. And of course, when you first see it and you're like, hey, it's green all over, how's this going to work? But that's okay. Once you apply the green blue screen, then you're going to be able to see just the writing that you have left. So this, again, it can be a text, it can be a handwriting, it could be you drawing if you wanted to animate like some fun stars. It looks like the action is happening as a video overlay, and I think it adds just a fun, whimsical effect and a personalized one too, especially if you're doing something like calligraphy in your own handwriting. So I think it's a really cool way to add this effect into your videos. Now this was a super fast example, and again, I was using it for my own handwriting to say a location, but the possibilities for this are really, really endless. And just keep in mind, all of the stuff that we used, it's all free. So Instagram, the app is free and you can use that. You don't have to use any other apps, as well as iMovie, the app is free. So I thought this was a really cool trick to share with you guys, and I hope it takes your editing to the next level. Now, of course, speaking about editing in iMovie, I do have an e-course that will be coming out called iMovie Made Easy. So if you want to take that, please make sure you check the down bar for information about that. I will be taking you through editing a project from beginning to end and showing you all the ins and outs that you would need to know inside of iMovie. So I'm really excited for that to come out, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I have loved creating it. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Would love to have you be part of the online family, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye!